262.20.
The sixth race, non-winners of 3 races. Lifetime, we hit a full field, no changes, and Pete will bring them home.
Into the upper turn, it's High Gear Hanover by 2. Cahoots Hanover drops back second, 3/4, 127 and 128 flat for that third quarter. They turn for home with High Gear Hanover on the lead. Around the turn, they're in the stretch. High Gear Hanover leads by 3. On the outside, ladies, Nia King racing second. Here comes Check Rider closing out the center of the track. Racing up fourth is Falcon's Key. It's High Gear Hanover leading. Check Rider coming to him on the outside. High Gear Hanover with Check Rider closing. Falcon's Key is third, but High Gear Hanover has the lead. Check Rider second, Falcon's Key finished third.
That's 2 straight for High Gear Hanover. Dave McGee in the bike. Mike Uricki trains 156 and 4. The winner paying 420. Check Rider raced well to be second. Falcon's Key was third. The winning perfecta 1760. 361 try 4760.
On to the 7th race. The claiming price $20,000. They're 3-year-olds and up. There's a field of 9. No changes. $11,000 is the purse on the line.
Decipher holding firm ahead. 3/4 on the board, 127 and 4, 29 and 1 for the third quarter. They turn for home. Your leader, Decipher, on the outside, Hallview Jade. Around the turn, they're in the stretch. Hallview Jade on the outside to take the lead. Decipher racing second. Whoopi Cloud has pace, but nowhere to go. On the outside, Riotous Living, far outside, Wap and Cruise to victory. There's 5 in a drive to the wire, and here comes Jimmy Dundee, and he's fast between horses. That's Jimmy Dundee on the outside. Getting up. Riotous Living second, close for third.
And it's number 8, Jimmy Dundee and Randy Jacobs, the winning driver. Clarence Jacobs trained 760, the winning mutual. Riotous Living and Carl Porcelli Jr. was second. WAP and Al Heininger third. 157 and 2 is the time for the mile. 8-4 perfecta, 64.20. 8-4-5 trifecta, nice one. $1,145.20.
The 8th race saw 10 pacers go postward. Non-winners of 6,000 last 5 in Pete's call.
3/4 and 126 flat, 28 and 2 for the third quarter. Around the turn, they're in the stretch. Yellowview Special leads by 3 lanes. Eagle Event trying to come back second. Perfect Mohawk closing between horses. Lear Hanover on the outside. Native Don and Strange Promise. Your leader is Yellowview Special racing in second. Perfect Mohawk as they come to the wire. Yellowview Special's in full command at the wire. Close for second. Perfect Mohawk maybe.
And it was number 1, Olive View Special. Ron Marsh in the bike. Robert Marsh trains 155 and 3, a new mark. The winner paying 680. Perfect Mohawk right there in second. Native Don third. 1-3 perfecta, $50. 1-3-2 try, 188 even.
Co-featured 9th race are winners of over $10,000 in 89 or 1990. We've got a big field of 8. The favoritism going to number 6, Bob's Escort and Ron Marsh.
Into the upper turn, it's Brooklyn's Roswell standing tall, a lane to open up and say our race in the second. 3/4 and 126 and 4, 28 flat for the third quarter. They turn for home with Brooklyn's Roswell on the lead. Around the turn, they're in the stretch. Brooklyn's Roswell draws off by 3 lanes, open up and say hanging out there second. Dirty Deeds third from far back. Bob's Escort best looking for room. It's Brooklyn's Roswell with the lead as they come down to the wire. It's all Brooklyn's Roswell tonight. Then it's going to be very close for second. Close for second between Dirty Deeds and Escort Best.
And the victor goes to number 2, Brooklyn's Roswell. Mark Aubin in the bike. Ed Holdeman trains 11:20, the winning mutual. Dirty Deeds and Dale Heitman was second. Escort Best and Bill McHenry third. 155 flat was the time for the mile. A 2.5 perfecta, 38.20. 2.54 in the trifecta, 155.20.
The 10th race, winners over. 7 horses went postward. We're going to pick up the action. Buck and Wing is on the lead.
It's Buck and Wing standing tall, a length on the outside. Blazing Sabra second, 3/4, 128 and 2. They turn for home. Buck and Wing leads on the outside. Blazing Sabra second. Apache wants room in third. They're in the stretch. It's Buck and Wing with the lead. Blazing Sabra racing second. Apache now tips to the outside third. It's Buck and Wing holding firm. Racing in second. Blazing Sabra. Apache now closing ground with Heiser Amos. But Buck and Wing's in full command at the wire. Apache up for second. Blazing Sabra holds third.
And it was all buck and wing. Walter Paisley, the driver, Mark Franson trains. And the winner, 156-4, pays $740. Apache Arrow was second, Blazing Sabra third, 7-3 Perfecta, 29-10.
Two big winners on the Emus card for Eleanor, too.
Yeah, you did well.
One more race to look at as they close the meet at Sportsman's Park. Claiming price $15,000. The field is 9. Mike's top pick, Hoosier Hill. My Papa N was picked second by Judy, and here's the racing action.
Hoosier Hill a length by Pop on the outside, second ahead. Sky Colors along the rail, third. Wavy Train on the outside, fourth. Along the inside, Hawthorne Jake, fifth. Mega Spirit out there, sixth. Yes, sir, seventh. Jano Prince, eighth. Awesome Andy still can see them all. They race to the 3/4 with Hoosier Hill leading a length. On the outside, My Papa's still in second. 3/4 was timed in 1:29 flat. They turn for home. It's Hoosier Hill with the lead. My Papa second. Wavy Train is wide for the drive. Around the turn, they're in the stretch. Hoosier Hill has the lead. Between horses, My Papa second. Wavy Train is third from far back. Mega Spirit's closing ground. Your leader is Hoosier Hill, then the battle will be for second with My Papa and Wavy Train. But as they come to the wire, Hoosier Hill's in full command, and Hoosier Hill wins it by about 2. My Papa holds second, very close for third.
And it was number 4, Hoosier Hill. Dave McGee in the bike. Mickey Rodriguez trains 540, the winning mutual. My Papa N and Ernest Adams was second. Hawthorne Jake and Mike Arnold third. 1:58 flat was the time for the mile. 4-2 Perfecta, 10:20. 4-2-1 on the trifecta, 69:20. And a late daily double combination of 7 and 4 returns $21 even. Again, $1.8 million was the total combined handle for Saturday night's card at Sportsman's Park. But coming up tonight, Monday, they're opening at Maywood Park. We're going to be handicapping, but first, let's meet Bill McHenry. We're going to talk a little bit first about the Illinois Harness Horsemen's Association, and some of your association is promoting some horse racing issues, but more importantly, about racing harness horses. Our guest today is Bill McHenry, the president of the Illinois Harness Horsemen's Association, and also harness driver and trainer for the Bell Valley Farms. Thank you very much, Bill, for being here with us today. You're our first in-studio guest. You should feel honored. Do you?
Yep, it's very good to be here, and thank you for inviting me.
No problem. We're going to talk a little bit first about the Illinois Harness Horsemen's Association and some of your association as president the last couple of years. And probably the hot topic over the last 2 years that you've had to deal with has been OTB. And I wanted to talk a little bit today about the percentage and some of the percentages that the horsemen get. When the total combined handle comes out every single night, the state, of course, takes their cut off the top, and then they pay back the betting public. And then comes the horseman's 8%. And that's what they get for the on-track. How do you think that has helped contribute to the purse account so far this year?
Well, there's no doubt about it. On-track has slipped in the last couple of years since, as they keep building these parlors, off-track is slipping. But the more parlors they build, they generate a lot of purse for our purse structure. I think that the faster they can get these purses or these parlors built, we can get more people into the parlors. There's no doubt about it. They're not coming on track today.
Mm-hmm. It's more convenient to go.
Well, you know, lifestyles have changed. People live in the far suburbs, and they just soon go to a parlor and place their bets there and maybe get home sooner, watch TV. But there's no doubt about it. The parlor situation that we have in Illinois here is here to stay.
Well, now OTB being a big part of all of those different things that are going on and happening for the horsemen, you know, you've obviously got to be concerned about generating a lot of purse money. And the horseman's cut on the off-track portion of this is a source of great controversy within the organization, within the IHHA. Right now, it presently stands at 4%. Do you have an answer to some of the people who have said, well, you know, the horseman's share should be more?
Well, I don't disagree with them. We all like to have more money. But if you look around the country, who people like New York and California, and the people who do have parlors, they don't even get 2%. We have the ultimate situation here. Yeah, we get 4%, but it's way better than the other parlors. We isolate our parlors into high-density areas where people will go to, and right now, when these parlors are all built, then we should sit down with management before we go down to the legislature and come up with a plan where we can generate more money through the parlors. But at this time, I don't think the legislature right now would even talk to us.
Mm-hmm.
They want to see a finished plan, and then we can sit down and talk culture.
Okay, now you're getting 4% now.
Yes.
What ideally would you like to get?
Well, ideally, you would like to get as much as you can. I mean, I would not like to say, but we'd like to get substantially more than we're getting now. We'd like to have, the ultimate situation would be is 50-50 with the track. That'd be the ultimate. That was the situation years ago.
Do you feel that you're entitled to the 50%? You have as much of an investment into the racetrack and the whole show as management does?
Yes, we do. We put the show on. We buy the horses. We take the gamble. A lot of horsemen, you know, you buy a horse today, maybe it don't work out, you have to buy another one. We have a lot of people distribute our purses among, you know, to different people. You know, we put the show on. We're entitled to half if we could get it.
Okay, well now 2 years you've been president of the Illinois Harness Horsemen's Association, and people get a chance now to hear that, you know, of course, ideally what you would like. Those are the plans and those are the things that you're working towards for the IHHA. And, you know, that's got to be a pretty good goal.
Well, it's like anything else today, Eleanor, is timing is essential. I mean, it's when you time everything, I think if you go down to the legislature today and ask for something, you're not going to get it in today's economy. I think that this association, no matter who's president, I am, or whoever the new president would be, has to work with management. They're in the same boat we're in. They have to make money to pay debt down. We have to make money to live and buy horses.
Do you think that management cooperates with you? And do you think that they share the same kind of philosophy that you do?
Well, no, well, we're on different sides of the fences on certain issues. I mean, I think that if it comes down to the nitty-gritty, I think that they'll sit down with us, because I think we are in the driver's seat as much as they are.
Sounds good. Well, we've run out of time for today, but we're going to continue our discussion with Bill McHenry tomorrow. We're handicapping opening night at Maywood Park tonight, Monday, and one more invitation for all the fans to come out and join us in the Windy City Club at Favorites. We're doing a radio show.
Joining us is you and Bobby Douglas.
Bobby Douglas, yeah.
I won't be there.
Okay. That's right, you're not coming.
This guy's bigger.
You're going to
by the
listen
way.
on the radio, though. You're going to listen. I know you are.
I'll be there.
We start out with an Isoba stake race in that first race, the first half of the Daily Double. It's Illinois Standard Bred Owners and Breeders Association, a stake race for 3-year-old trotters. No Bell has the rail, not to be confused with Joe Bell. Call Me Cooper, Winter Quest, Hawthorne Map, Rustic Boy, Cooper, Diamond Hustler, and Rockham Gardens.
Eleanor, I took a little bit of a chance in the morning line in the program. He is not the favorite, No Bell. I'm looking for the good trip, of course, here. This horse has got 6 wins on the victory and shouldn't be too far off the lead. Diamond Hustler, of course, the horse to beat. He spent much of the summer going against our Pappy and Cody, and he finds a little softer spot.
Finds the winner's circle tonight at
You may
Maywood.
be right. You may set up for a
Finds
winner.
the winner's circle. Okay, in that Daily Double, we need another pick here. That second race, the Phillies non-winners of one race in a lifetime. Not negotiable, not to be confused with non-negotiable.
Well, this is a 2-year-old filly who's been in against Colts. Now she's in against fillies. She's shown she can lead. Maybe she may be on the front end.
That's right, folks. We have a late Daily Double at Maywood Park. It comes in the 9th and the 10th race. Thane Elmhurst, which, if you'll remember, was an arrow horse to watch. I bet you didn't think I remember that.
You were right. Again, we're trying to beat the favorite, Fox Valley Austin, who's going to have the lead, but I thought Thane Elmhurst was a good claim and had a little bit of a problem out there equipment-wise. I think one little change here, and I think a better effort.
Okay, a trifecta key in that third race. They're non-winners of 2 races in a lifetime, 4-year-olds and under. Get that condition. Lucius Egyptian.
Yeah,
Luscious Egyptian.
Luscious Egyptian. That's a tough race. Repo Man's going to have the lead. BC Starman raced well. But I thought the horse Luscious Egyptian was definitely a hard horse, got bet down and raced extremely well in it. Maybe Mark Albin can start off with a winner for us.
American Victory with the rail and Stan Banks. We'll be right there.
He'll be close
right
for at least
Close.
half a mile anyway.
Okay, the 4th race. Fillies and Mares, non-winners of 5 races, or $30,000 in a lifetime. Zirkle Toden.
Well, he's quick out of the gate. He's won at this level. He's red hot. I can't go against him.
Okay, how about those 8 claimers in the 5th race? Lake Hills Eric.
Lake Hills Eric's in a little bit easier. A long time since he won. I believe it was Hawthorne. Kentucky Bruce is going to have the front, so let's not rule out the 3.
Okay, in the 6th race, as part of the co-feature, the Melrose Park Series 4 fillies and mares that are now winners of $20,000 so far this year in 1990. And Mike's pick is Judy's Delight.
Judy's Delight is a horse that has the kind of speed that should be on the lead, or at least I hope so. The horse I'm worried about, Best Favorite, who raced well on a Kentucky half-miler and won first over, I think is the main thread here. But I'm going to go with Judy's Delight, who has been going against some tough Illinois-bred horses like Wascally Weapon and Surefoot Christie.
Okay, they're non-winners of 3 races. They're $9,000 in a lifetime in the 7th race. Joke's on you.
Well, the Joke's on You is a horse that left last time and was wide much of the mile. I think Merle's going to be able to get this horse on the top, but if he runs into some problems, maybe our Miller Lite long shot, Dr. Squires, could be right there. Horse needed that last start, and Macerator American Bandstand were too tough.
Okay, with the rail and with Ronnie Marsh, Loeb Road Trooper in the 8th.
I can't see these, the one or the two losing. I think it'll be one or the other, but I think Lobo Trooper on the rail is going to have the front end, and I think Charles Blade will settle for the 2-hole.
10 claimers in that 10th race, and it's Strike Me Rich.
Well, this horse scratches into a spot, and I kid one of the part owners here, Steve Ehrenberg. I says, 3-1 in the morning line, Steve. I think you'll be lucky if you're 4-5, but your horse is in easy. You're going to win this.
Well, that's opening night Monday from Maywood Park Racetrack, and until next time, we'll see you at the races.
Good night.
Chicago Harness Racing is an exclusive presentation of Pacesetter Productions.
Chicago Harness Racing has been brought to you in part by Miller High Life, the best comes shining through, by Arrow Chevrolet and Chrysler Plymouth, and by the Illinois Department of Agriculture, supporting harness racing throughout the state.